So if you have any questions about building work tolerance or just getting students to feel more confident, now is the time. I'm going to share two of my favorite tricks with you that I feel like really do help in the long run when you are working on students to be more confident in their abilities to work, working for longer periods of time. So the two strategies that I really like to use and start with, I guess, especially as we come into now the beginning of the year, I think a big part of this is going to be related to building up students' abilities to work, of course. I feel like I'm running in circles here because I'm watching all the things, but I'm going to get into it, I promise. Is errorless work and errorless tasks, and also put in tasks. I feel like those are always the two places that I start with of what students need to do to build up that work tolerance, their work confidence, and being able to stay in a location to do a thing, even if it is 30 seconds. We want to make sure that we are building up as much confidence in our students' abilities to be able to do those things. So I have a couple examples here. I'm going to try not to make a whole lot of noise because I have a bunch of materials. But the first thing I have is, again, errorless file folders. They are like my favorite. I have lots of free ones in my store. Actually, I was going to pull up too. I literally just got a comment or a review on my file folders for being errorless to promote student confidence and abilities to work. So it is a thing. I promise it really does work. So errorless file folders, they look like this, where they have just a ton of different things. And again, no matter where you put the beach ball, it's going to be correct. You put it here, you put it here, you put it here. It's all correct. You can turn them, it doesn't matter which way the beach ball is facing. Lots of different ways that you can be using errorless file folders. So again, I have summer themed ones. I had back to school theme ones. Here's a seashell one. Here's lifesavers. I love these. These are so cute. But again, you would have all of these either to the side or just hand them one at a time to the student. And as soon as they completed this folder, then they earn a break, or you do another folder. You build up that work tolerance from going in that point. So here's a little bit smaller. Here's watermelons, super cute too. And then sunshines. Or just suns. So these file folders that I have are in sets of 10. So you get 10 different activities, but you're all working on the same skill. It's errorless. It is work completion. It is student confidence and their abilities to do their own independent work. Lots of different layers of fun there. So again, a lot of different activities. I'm trying to see if I have a set. I don't. Oh, yes, I do. So another set that I have is my school ones. So the school ones have different colors. So they're all books, and it doesn't matter where you put the books. It's literally just looking and showing. So you might have some students that really need just the same thing at once. And so these are all just school buses. This is school themed. But then there's also books that show like there's different meanings. And so when they are working up on those skills to build more confidence, or maybe matching, maybe your next set of folders are going to be matching. So the colors are going to be all red, orange, blue, red. I don't know. And then they can work on matching. But this set is literally errorless. As you can see, it's just a straight up blank, and then they make the color on top of it. And again, this is errorless work. My favorite way to build student confidence in their abilities to work independently, to work by themselves. And then you praise all of those things that they do. Great job finishing your folder by yourself. Great job matching that, or not matching, but putting on that book. So lots of different ways to do that. I'm going to just show you another couple ones. Here's crayons, another fun one. I just brought out two of my sets. I have a ton of these sets, and there's more that are going to be coming out this year too. Books, notebooks, and then I also have markers. Markers were really fun too. And I can leave the link for those file folders if you want. Just like comment link, and I will make sure to get it for you. Okay, any questions about errorless tasks? Comment now. Otherwise, I'm going to keep moving on to my next venture for what I really think is helpful when it comes to building student confidence in their abilities to work. And it's put in tasks. So I have a very loud put in task right here. Money in a piggy bank. This is a great way to kind of just continue to like have them understand that their work has meaning and that they are doing something specific. So if they are putting money into an account or putting into money into a bank, that is a task that they can be doing independently by themselves, and it builds up their work tolerance and their work abilities. Another one that I really do like, again, is much meaningful that you can make it functional. We want that, not just a random task. But I have had students in the past who have used popsicle sticks, and I just took an old, what is it? Tennis ball container, and I put a hole on the top. You can kind of see it there. And they are able to put the popsicle stick through. So I had this one be a little bit tighter, so they did have to push through it. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. You do not have to specifically push through it. You can make it a bigger hole. You can even take the lid off. I've done that too, where they're just picking up and putting in. It helps them understand cleaning up. I've done this with crayons, put crayons in their container, put markers back in the container. It's a put in task. They are literally taking and putting it in. So again, just taking the popsicle stick, picking it up and putting it in is a work task, builds their work endurance, their work completion. I've also done this with ping pong balls. I've also done this with cotton balls. As I see here, I have cotton balls where I might take the lid off, or maybe have a bigger hole in there where they would use the cotton ball and push in, whether it's the hole that they're pushing into or just an open container. So put in tasks is my second suggestion. If you're trying to build student confidence in their own work abilities, put in tasks typically become errorless as well, as long as they get the pick up and put in idea. So that's always a great way. If you have any questions about student confidence or student work abilities, please go ahead and comment. I'm watching all the comments here to see if anything comes up. Otherwise, that is it for me. So you're going to make sure that to build student confidence in the next school year, you are doing errorless work tasks, which I have a ton of file folders and a ton of activities. Thank you. I will make sure to get you the link. Ton of file folders, ton of activities, to be able to have that independent errorless work there, and then put in tasks. So I also have work tasks that are just specifically put in, and I have work tasks that are just specifically errorless, because we do want to build that student confidence. So if you've commented link and you want the link, I will make sure to get you those errorless file folders, the errorless work tasks, and the errorless, not errorless, put in work tasks, so that you can start off on the right foot and building student confidence as they are getting back into the school year. I know we are just probably wrapping up our school years and you don't want to think about next year, but if you feel like you have students that are just need that extra help and extra support in building that confidence, this is the way to do it. So of course, if you need anything else from me, just reach out. I'd love to help you. And we'll talk soon.